Now, you can't afford to not watch this next story if you have elderly or vulnerable relatives and friends. One family's warning of how life savings can be wiped out in weeks by cruel fraudsters who are getting more and more sophisticated at fleecing older people. For Graham Wynne from Skegness, it meant spending £50,000 on Amazon and Google gift cards that were turned into quick cash by the scammers. Lincolnshire police say this case is probably just the tip of the iceberg. Many too embarrassed to report being tricked. But Graham and his son Ian wanted to tell their story. They spoke to Phil Norton.
You've got loads here that are £1,000 each, some are 500, some are 100. On this table there's over 30,000, but this isn't all the cards that we've had. Some are with the police, some are at my house.
Amazon, Google Play, cards by gaming service Steam. On this table, one man's life savings, now completely worthless gift cards.
Until this happened, my dad probably didn't even know what Amazon was. Certainly wouldn't know what Steam is or Google Play or what they're for.
They were bought by Ian's 75-year-old father, Graham. He has dementia and was first contacted by fraudsters on the phone last summer. His family say they befriended him and groomed him with a clever scam from an overseas call centre. After winning his trust, they claimed he had a PPI cheque for more than £20,000 waiting for him, which he could have in exchange for a commission to be paid in Amazon gift cards.
You know, I was very gullible. My brain had gone and I was actually believing them. And, you know, I carried on sort of buying Amazon cards and things and all that for them, like a blooming idiot.
The scam worked in 3 stages. They won trust by mis-selling more than 70 insurance and funeral plans from major financial firms. Then they said their work uncovered PPI cheques worth thousands of pounds, but they'd need a commission. That was to be paid in Amazon or other gift cards, and they'd trick him into revealing their unique codes. The scammers pocketed the money after auctioning those codes online.
They first of all try and build trust. They say, oh, Mr. Graham, you need to look after your children when you go, so therefore we can help you with a life insurance policy. And then a policy comes through from, say, AIG or Aviva or Prudential or normal company. In my dad's case, they sold him 79 insurance policies. He was paying over £1,500 a month in direct debits for policies that he didn't need. And obviously because of lockdown, and this was going on all through lockdown, none of us could actually do anything or see what was going on.
Graham would spend up to £1,000 a time on the cards at high street stores near his Skegness home, such as Tesco and Wilko. When the scammers didn't turn up with the PPI cheque, they'd call him to apologise and get him to scratch off and read the card code on the back. He was duped into thinking the money remained on the card.
He gets upset when he realises that they have scammed him, but because of the mental weakness, he'll go to sleep, and then in the morning he'll wake up and he'll think, oh, I must find out where my money is, forgetting everything that's happened, and then rings them and the whole cycle starts again. There is not a penny left in any of his accounts. He has drained all of his accounts, well over £50,000. There is not a penny left. It's all gone.
Over the past few days, I've tried to make contact with those behind the scam. The calls are disguised, coming up as a landline number in Manchester. When you search for this number online, you can find dozens and dozens of other people, right up to just a few days ago, reporting similar problems. One here saying a man called Mark rang my parents saying he had a cheque for £20,000, but they had to send him Amazon cards. My parents have dementia. They've fallen for this before. Today, I put Graham's case to them.
Thanks for calling. How may I help you?
You have missold more than 70 insurance policies to him, costing him £1,500 a month in direct debits. You have then scammed...
If it is does with by our company, definitely we will refund them back.
Will you refund all the £50,000 of Amazon vouchers that he's sent your way?
We don't deal with the Amazon.
The name of the person you have scammed is Graham Wynne.
You are starting accusing us, but we didn't have any proof. Like, if you have proof, you take my email address and send me the proof.
Well, what's your email address? So there we go. Graham and his family are desperate for others to avoid falling into the same trap.
People generally just don't take on these people that offer you something for buying Amazons. Just don't get it.
Graham's story of losing his life savings. Well, Philip Norton is with me now. Phil, what about the shops that sold these cards and Amazon themselves? What have they had to say?
Yes, Peter, I've spoken to two of the main stores where Graham was buying the cards. Wilco's told me that its staff are well trained to spot these issues and that the chain is proud of the way that the store manager in Skegness intervened in this case. And similar with Tesco too. Tesco told me it was very sorry to hear about this case and that it's now limiting the number of gift cards that can be bought in one transaction. It pointed out that staff at the Skegness store helped refer this case to the Lincolnshire Police Economic Crime Unit. The online retailer Amazon say there's lots of anti-scam information on its website, and they warn customers to never reveal the unique claim code on the gift card like Graham did. Lincolnshire Trading Standards say scams like this are popping up during this pandemic, that these gift cards should be treated like a bank card. And of course this is a lesson to all of us to check in with relatives, to check in with friends and remind people that, you know, that friendly voice sometimes on the phone might not just be a friendly voice, it might be a fraudster.
Phil, thank you very much indeed. And thank you for watching this Thursday night. Now, let's